Alrighty, let's get today going, shall we? Hello, my camera seems extremely bright today. Because the settings a little wonkadoodle, Andy. Howdy doody, how's your weekend? Today is a wonderful day, a good day. Dum bum. Da da do 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 do. Getting random friend requests on the Discord. That's weird. That's weird, Reno. Okay. Well, let's go and see what's going on in the world today. Hopefully, nothing too crazy. Hopefully, it's pretty chill. People want to relax and take it easy, right? Don't be all crazy, man. Because people are crazy out here. People insane. Insano in the membrano. Boogly wooglies. Oop. Nani. Okay. Done checked all the little things. Gotta check this doodle real quick. But I think everything is big good. Big good. Alrighty, all Friday almighty. I'm gonna burp. That was terrible. Bum bum bum. Let's make sure my mic's working. First of all. What a day. What is going on? I don't know. Doo-doo-doo. Cursed AI doctors are selling scams as health advice. Oh, that's been a thing since forever. People been selling fake medical pills. Hell, what's his name? That one dude who screams all the time on his show. He sells his supplements. All my life as a coochie doctor, but no one believes me. Wait, what? As a butt doctor? What? Based. That's how you do it. Um, what? Hello. Why not? Yoinkarino. Ooh. Whoa. Wow. Boop. Doop. Doop. Fish oink. Hundreds of thousands. Sick. Why is he not happy? Are they? Demonic. They're demonic. They go oh Jesus, volume check. All right. Goodness gracious. Well, the stream is live. What is that noise? Whoa. That's like Florida. That's crazy that so much nature is here. Cause like I forget that like, that like we have nature. Boop. Hello, Mrs. Dog. Oh, it does have a little wiener. Hello. Good girl. What are you doing? Hmm? Yoink. Yoink. Boop. Ooh. Um, $65 because he's gonna go all out. Uh-oh. What? The Bronzina. Wow. They look good. Wow, he's becoming big, huge. Ooh. Damn. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, he's becoming so well known now. Dang. Congratulations. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's cool. Wait, what? What? Yeah, the high tide or something. Morning. Hello, Suchi. How was your weekend? Woo! That was such a crazy ass game. It's wild. Yep, Genji fighting. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta look up the schedule for Worlds. Crazy part is I don't know any other teams that are going to Worlds or play. Man, I'm such a LCK Andy. That's probably funny and not good. No idea what any of the other teams are doing. I think I saw them like playing some other day. I think Caps was doing his thing. Yeah. Oof. Skippy. G Scout cocaine biscuit mafia ringleader punching through fences. Oh man. Oh. No. Right? Oh. Yeah. It's so thin. The frame, I think he'll get through the frame. What? 5 foot reinforced volcanic titanium steel with extra diamond. Separate 2 Lego bricks. Separate an atom. This is why they put at least one horizontal bar. Bending a long bar is easier than bending a short bar across, and it shortens the bendable areas on the bar. Ah, genius. So you just put 2 of those crossbars and it's over. He couldn't bend it. Mm. It's the cheese guy. He likes cheese. I'm not a big fan of cheese. This guy loves cheese. He sells just cheese, which is crazy to make a living just selling cheese, huh? Oh, I think that's cool. Look at that. Stracchino. Oh, it's tired cheese. What? Like cream cheese? What? It looks very goopy. How much is the Chino cheese? Yeah, I've never even had cheddar and mozzarella. Rubber toe man. Uh, Carless. Oh, um, a muggle. Took me a second to get the Ian one. It took me like a second. That was good. That was, oh my God, that's so terrible. Oh my God. Yeah, Magic shit Ian. Yeah, it took me a sec. Yeah, that was the one that took me a sec. I was like, huh? Oh man. That was good. That was pretty good. A Magic Ian. Why? Ooh. Japan 7-Eleven. Ostrich neck is cursed. Bum bum. What? Mayonnaise chips? Ew. What? Oh my goodness. Such a good jam. Whoa. That's a thing. Whoa. Oi, beard meets food. Only 4% of people can finish this challenge in New York. Timo just dropped on 2KXO. That's terrible. Oh my god. Yeah, it was already leaked. People already knew it was coming. Battlefield official launch live action trailer. Live action trailer? That means that's like a real with real people. What? The dirty supply chain behind Indonesia's poison tofu? What? Nani? Classes fully revealed? What? It's gonna be different? It's gonna be different. iPhone Air teardown. I have no words. Is that good or bad? Tim Cook has absolutely been cooking. That's pretty good. Starbucks closures. What the heck? Oh yeah, that blue coffee store. I forget. Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is making a big old dent into Starbucks' freaking empire. Hi, Guinan. Hello, my lady. How are you? How was your weekend? Happy Monday. We here, we chillin', we grillin'. Not really. I wish I was grillin'. Bing grillin', bing chillin'. Oh, this is fine. Oh yeah, EA got so. Oh my God, his voice is a little too high for there. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 4 back to war. That's a lot of war. Oh, they're doing a different thing for this year for Worlds. What are they doing? Are they just not letting NA, the Europe teams show up? They're just gonna have the good teams go play. That's that's wrong. That's bad. Sorry, guys. Yep. Tour billion. The greasy downfall of Sabaro. Whatever happened to Sabaro, huh? It was greasy, but it was good though. Yeah. How dangerous is Salmon Ella? I don't know. It's probably like a salmon, you know. Yeah. Oh, Malls died. That's why Sabaro fell. Yeah, malls are dead. A mall got turned into a school here. Yep. A mall arena got turned into a school, which is pretty intense. You think about it, you know. Yeah, like what? I think that would be cool to go to school in a freaking mall, right? I don't even know if there's any stores open, but yeah. What? Yeah. I don't even know if they'll have like maybe any news. Let's see. Bullet. I can't spell Vard Mall. School. More chance at upsets. I'm already upset. Yeah. Sent the brackets. Thank you, Suchi. I appreciate it, man. Let's check it out. But let's see what this school is. See, yeah, new Las Vegas school to open. Oh, it's a charter school. Yeah, a new middle school opens up in the Boulevard Mall. That's crazy. There's a theater. There's a theater by the school. Well, bro, people gonna ditch the school all the time. Mercado. What? Oh, the reason why it has that Mercado, basically the stalls, it's because people like companies weren't renting out like full mall spaces, so they had to turn it into like a swap meet. It's kind of sad, you know? So students can chill at the mall instead of going to class like G. I was a wonderful student. Okay, whenever I showed up, I was an amazing student. My teachers loved me. Yeah. They were surprised, you know? I always ended up getting sent to honors classes, but then, that's when I'd get bored and then just not do stuff, you know? Ooh. Damn, so you're going to school inside of a Macy's. What? Basically, it's the hood. You saw that smile when you said improvements to the area. That was my favorite. Yeah, that was it was so awkward. Same here. Oh, that's cool. That's the painful smile of reality. Shame Macy's is gone. Yeah, rip Macy's, but I mean it's not gone. It's people stop shopping there. I mean, I use Amazon. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I would love to go to a store. We still have the outlets here. Like where a whole bunch of stores are still at. We have the forums at the Caesars. We have the Fashion Show Mall. We still have a couple of places, but they're more in higher end areas now. This is more in the hood. The two malls in the hood are like dead. Yeah, this school looks depressing. No windows. There's a window right behind him. See? Right next to the eyes of lies and deceit. Behind his smiles, yeah. Oh, wow. It's dead. Nah, bro. It's dead. All the big stores are closed. Everything is closed. You know, there's like nothing. Sears is gone. Macy's is gone. I don't even know if J.C. Penney's is still kicking. I don't know. Yeah, barber school. Look at that. Crazy. Oh my God. How are they gonna have all the athletic centers? What athletic center? This is America. You don't gotta do exercise. See? Yeah, guys. See, we're getting a new school inside of the Boulevard Mall. There is a middle school literally feet from this location. What? No. There wouldn't be two schools open right next to each other. That would never happen. Right? Yeah. And lots of doors being shattered? I don't think so. Right? Where's the gym? What gym? What? Guys, they've slowly been removing all the creative arts, and now there's like literally no physical requirements pretty much anymore. You know how you used to be able to run a mile in like 14 minutes? You know? Like, I mean, if you tried, you could literally, like, not even trying, you could like walk a mile in like 9 minutes. But like, there's no more physical requirements like they did back in the days. Bring back mandatory pull-ups and climbing the rope thing. And ding ding ding. I think there was a bell. I never did it, right? Yeah, no, we didn't do that. It was already phased out by the time the time I got to school. We weren't doing all those physical testments and stuff. Well, I think we were some of the last ones to do the physical assessments and the president physical test or something. Yeah. 14 minutes, that's a rough one. No, that's huge. That's big huge. That's like not even that long. I think you could like walk it like at a decent pace in like 9 minutes, you know? My high school had two gyms. I can't relate. You had two gyms? Why'd you have two gyms? Damn, you must have been in a big school. Did you go to like the big city high school? Or was your school just good at like sports and stuff? And you guys got a lot of monies? Or were you guys like laundering money for the cartel? And that's how your school had so many like gyms. That's crazy. Yeah, with all the push-ups. Yeah, the presidential exam. I think we should bring that back and make it harder. Be like, you can't graduate. So you can't graduate elementary school unless you can meet like a certain physical requirement. So you can't go to middle school. You can't go to from middle school to high school without meeting a physical requirement. And you can't graduate high school without a physical requirement. Not really. Hillary Clinton came there the last year of my school. Whoa. So you guys are for sure laundering money. Hell yeah. She's been laundering so much money. Yeah. Dude, that's a big money, baby. Big money situation. Uh-oh. Ow. Why am I getting bonked? I'm just speaking the reality, okay? Haven't you heard of Endino, or what is it called? Adrenochromes? You know, Hillary Clinton sucks the blood of babies to get her adrenochrome fixed so she can live forever. At least that's what I heard on the internet. That one YouTube video said so. You know, yep, that's what it told me. What? Nightmare bacteria cases? Well, yeah, we're having a nightmare. Complete nightmare. Whoa. The moment The Rock was exposed as a fraud, he's so fake. Was that when he showed up like after like all the like steroid drops? Popeyes broke me based. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon and Ice music video. Was this the actual video that Ice made? Because they made a video. And then the Pokemon company was like, oh, yeah, we didn't give them the rights to use Pokemon. Yeah, our own government made a promotional video. The Rock, no. What? The Rock has been so terrible. What do you mean, no, milady? What? No. He literally ruined the whole Shazam franchise because he wanted to be a goober. You know, Shazam actually had some traction for DC. And then he just literally like pooped all over it. Just because he didn't want to be a villain and got cast as a villain. That's so sad. Oh, let's go see. Yeah, Suchi sent me the good old whatchamahoo's it. The good old what's that called? That thing. This thing. Aha! Well, I should probably open it. Copy link. That's probably smarter just to open the picture, huh? Probably more smart Reno. The Rock, no. Okay, that wasn't that smart. It's quite zoomed in. Here we go. Okay, world overview. The top teams from the season come together for the final tournament of the year. The winner is crowned the best team in the world. Well, yep, that's why they call it Worlds. That would definitely be something. You know. Oh, it's 1.5 miles for junior high. That's not even that bad. And you could walk it. You could literally walk it, bro. Like it wasn't even that bad. Like, let's see. How fast to walk a mile? Yeah, slow. So like 10 to 15 minutes. Well, it should take 11 to 15 to walk it. 15 to 20 if you're just like chilling. It take like half an hour. That's a long time. It's a lot of walking. So I don't even know how this works. 15 teams and there's 2 teams. Oh, there's T1 fighting. And whoever that is, Instagram. Oh yeah, they're Asia, China. China. Okay. I don't even know who these guys are. So we got KT, HLE, and Genji fighting. So these guys are going in here. And the finals, Invictus. I'm so confused. The winner of 4th seed goes here. What is there? It's too blurry. Okay. True. So, Swiss format. Oh. 8 teams with 3 wins at the end of 5 rounds will about. Oh, so do they just fight each other? So the 4th seed of the regions, which is these guys, that obtained will complete in the play-in stage. Single elimination, best of 5, qualifies 1 team to the Swiss stage. That's the next stage. Yeah, all I remember was that I forgot to count the laps and followed the one ahead of me. Turns out that kid was running one extra for no reason. No, you guys ran one extra for no reason. So no wild card format? Cool. Only Fort C, T1, and IG are fighting to be part of the Swiss with all the others. Well, they play the yeah, they're all in into the play-in stage, huh? And then once they get that, we come into the Swiss stage. Your eyesight must be excellent. Whose eyesight? Mine or Suchi's? All right, because I can read this. Is this not legible? Is this super tiny? Tiny Reno? Zooming in. We're zooming. Okay. So that'll be interesting. When does it start is the question. When does LOL World start? So my timer was off. Giga Chad timer. Timer. October 14th. Oh my goodness. That's in like 2 weeks. Damn. Oh, and it's gonna be in China? Oh, frickin' heck. Oh, and they're playing in China, Beijing. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, oh my God. That's spoopy. Oh, they're playing in Beijing, Shanghai, and Chengdu? Damn. They're hitting all the spots in China. Frick. That also means season 3 ranked will be over just after World Finals. Oh no, I gotta beat all my wins. When am I gonna beat Silksong? I have no idea. Why is that game so long? That's crazy. Whoa. That's exciting. LPL is trying to take over. It's gonna be a rough ride for T1. Damn, but T1 can do it. They just gotta do it again. And that's gonna be my face when T1 wins. Bug! But I mean, Gen G is fighting. They're doing their best too. I'm just. They're doing really good. They're doing like too good. I don't know if they're like gonna crash out if they go to China. I just feel like they're doing really well. You know? It's scary. Private tour of the world's most expensive pet show? What the heck? Hello. It's just selling zebras? What? LPL is trying to take over. It's gonna be a rough ride. Oh yeah. But to be honest, I want HLE to win only because it's the last year for Peanut before he has to go to the military. Oh, that kind of sucks. What if he wins Worlds though? Does he not have to go anymore? Or was that the Olympic team or something only, right? I forget. I forget who gets the exemption. That's crazy. Worlds equals no exception. Ripozo. Damn. Sorry, Peter. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's a bummer. Damn. So no wonder they were talking about it like this is his last year. Like I thought he was like retiring or something, you know? Yeah, I thought he was like, yeah, just like, oh man, they're like, oh, Peanuts last time before something. I was like, what? Is he like retiring or something? Only Olympics and Asian Games. Same goes for Taiwan. That's crazy and super scary. My goodness. Dang. He is retiring because he has to go to the military. What, he won't come back? Probably not, right? After that, he's just what? He's just he just cooked. He just completely cooked. You know. That's crazy. That's so sad. Oh my globbledigook. Is that a Labubu? There is a Labubu on the table. What the heck? They have zebras. Ooh. What? He's got a little ant. A spooter. How much money is that? $80. But once they go to the military, they won't be in shape to compete. Only career options are coach, commentator, color caster, or do something else. What is a color caster? Dang. Can he be like a strummer or something? You know? Well, yeah, I mean, dang, the Twitch in Korea is not popping off though, but they got something else. Oh, it's $5 hairs. I said 80. Oh, that's so I overestimated by that. Only people who are exempt are Faker, Guma, Kara, Owner, Zeus, and Chovy. Anchovy, that's kind of cool. That's crazy. He was meant to be a freaking league god, man. You know. Hence Faker's extended contract. And Chovy said, that's good for him. That is, you know, if he can still keep playing, right? Everyone else is forced to retire when they go to the military. That's crazy. $5. A parrot. Fish. Those are Dory. Whoa. What? Burn it. A $200 fish? What? What is that? A what? What? He just trying to run. He just a little boy. Let him go. $400. Very reasonable. That's a lot of dollarinos. What? A pixie frog? Huh. A shoutcaster just talks about what he sees. A color caster analyzes it. There are play-by-play casters who tell you what's happening, Riv Quickshot Pyrotechnics, and color casters who analyze and give in-depth info after a play is made, which the play-by-play caster describes, just like Jack the Deficio, etc. Reddit. I have no idea what anything that means. Is this that Pokemon? I think so. He's a pixie frog. He is part fairy and part water Pokemon. Yep. So he's immune to dragons. Where is this? This one? Let me see if we can have some context clues that tell us where this show was specifically. The Los Angeles or Louisiana. That's either Los Angeles or Louisiana. I'm thinking it's Louisiana. You know. Those are NA and EU casters? Oh. I don't even have any idea who the Korean casters are. Let's see what he said again. Let's see. Los Angeles. Dang, I was wrong with Louisiana. All right, let's see the Piximon. LA. Yep. But it is a traveling reptile show. But it does depend on your area, who rents tables, because not everyone is a traveling, salesperson. Some people own local stores or, they own a local shop, they rent a table and show up to your local show. So some of the showings kind of depend on your area. It's kind of a bummer. Los Angeles, I can see a lot of, ritzy people with too much money and I don't know, they want to keep lizards and amphibians captive. I mean, fish are cool, right? But I don't know. I don't know where the line is, right? Where is the line? I have no idea. I feel like lizards a little weird, but that's me. At least you know your states. Yeah, that's right. Not by memory, but I at least know what they are for the most part. They sell pets. All of these are technically petarinos. Depends what state, what's classified as a pet, right? I mean, some places you can buy a tiger, some places you can't. You know, gecko, snakes, and etc. Exactly. The truest of the trues. What? My apartment has fish rent? No. I know apartments have pet rent. There's no way your apartment has fish rent? I mean, how would they know, right? I mean, if they don't, I mean, they would see you bringing in a tank. But other than the tank, like, how would they know? Oh, that's crazy. I mean, tanks can break, I guess, right? And if it goes everywhere, that's bad. But I mean, other than that, I don't see anything crazy happening. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know? And I mean, it's like fishes pee and poop in their bowl. So it's not like, they're getting everything dirty. Just don't break the tank. $500 Renos. Whoa. That's cool. What? 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 It's so like chilling. That's crazy. Fish rent allows one to trade one cocaine biscuit with any fish for 24 hours. What? I don't see it. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's like rainbowy. Look, you see how it's all reflective-y? And see, it's literally, well, that's probably his watch reflecting on the door, but Yeah. The sunbeam. And the iridescent, see, you could even see it right here. It's kind of like that rainbowish light refractive color. You can literally see it right there. You know. Boop. Like right over here. It's just some refraction. Basically like a rainbow effect. Look, like that. Wow, that's really close. Yeah, you see all the rainbow little scales. $5,000. $1,000. You were really close. I thought it was gonna be way more for like a crazy white wild snake, but it's probably not like an expensive breed, right? Yeah. Yeah, you were really close though. I was way over it. An Africa lungfish? Wow. Ooh. Free fish. I don't know. I feel like keeping birds in a cage is just, ironic. Yeah. That one Florida guy you watch could make bank there. God. Could make tons of money. But he doesn't sell them. He's like a nature conservist. Like he's literally trying to save Florida wild animals. But he could. I wonder if he sells those pythons he catches. We don't know what he does with them, right? Because he catches all the. But I mean, if he sells them, they're just gonna go back into the wild, right? He kills them. Does he? Murderer Garrett. Schmurdering. What? Say 2,900? What the heck? I don't know. I don't know either. That is a good question. What does he do with them? uh, Because I mean, like invasive species, like let's say you have an invasive species like javelina or the wild boar in Texas. You are literally legally allowed and encouraged to kill them. You know, um, in northern Nevada, coyotes, similar thing. I think they used to pay per head for coyote. I don't think they pay per head anymore. Um, huh. That is a really good question. That is so good. It's a good question. Ooh, Monitorland. That is true. Blue is pretty rare. Even flowers. Oh, what? Can you even have it then? Oh, dang. It's an endangered boy. Imagine someone hearing that and upping the price. Well, yeah, imagine there was another guy selling his blue monitor for $2,000. He's like, oh, 4 grand. Yeah. Oh, he only has one. Toidles. Oh, that's a chunky boy. And a little boy. Aldabra giant tortoises. Whoa. That's cool. But blue isn't rare in G's chat? No, humans, we love blue. We love blue. Blue's great. Look at the little dude. Yeah, what? That's a little guy. He's just peeing in his head. He's peeing in his the turtle is peeing in his hand, and the grown-up turtle has pooped on his shirt. I just want you guys to know this. That is a thing with tortoises. Apparently, if you pick them up, they tend to pee and poop. So, yep, that is a thing. And if you look at his shirt, that is not a chocolate stain. That is a turtle poop stain. Ew, I'm eating. Did I say poop? I mean, he was just washing the lovely turtles and giving them a wax. I'm sure that's just excess water from the wash. Yeah. Oh, that's a big chonkerino. Whoa. Oh! 2,500 for a little doodle. Toidle, a smart little sea boy. Turtles are good for the environment and are very friendly. They may walk slow, but they are cute and adorable. Do not hate on turtles. Example, look at that little turtle. Ooh, woo. Wild. What? That one is 5,000. Should have waited for Beard Meat's food for foodies. Wow. A zebra. They're selling a zebra. First of all, how'd you even get a zebra? She has to like run like a conservation or something to get 2 zebras. Wow. What? Oh, hush. My retired manager asked how to spell Toidle before she retired. Did you tell her how to spell it like Toidle? Toi. I don't even know how to spell Toidle. How much? What? Yeah, he's still a jerk. He doesn't look nice? No, he looks like he wants to be a wild ass animal. And he's wondering what the heck he's doing in a pen surrounded by people. And he just keeps having images of like a desert Serengeti in his little zebra brain. And he doesn't understand why. Poor Zippy. What? You can't, can you ride a zebra? I don't think you can ride a zebra. I've never seen anyone ride a zebra. You can't ride a zebra. You can ride camels. You can ride horses. I don't think you can ride a zebra. Look at the little girl's face. Whoa, which one? G can be first? No freaking way. Before this? Miss Beak. Oh, her face? She's like, oh my god, the one behind, that one right there. She's looking at Zeepy the zebra. Zeepy? What is my accent doing right there? What up? What you watching? We watching the private tour of the world's most expensive pet show. You know, out there in Los Angeles. $9,500 zebra. But who would want a freaking zebra, yo? That is the question, eh? All right. Peanut butter medicine time. Peanut butter jelly. Finding G. Waldo in LA, the Wild Animal Fair. Man, finding this guy with the capybara sure would be insane. Jeez Louise. What? What's a spendy? Oh, wow. 1 of 5 in the country? Wow, that's very LA. Why are you selling him? Because didn't you see he's kind of an asshole. I don't think you would want to keep that until he grows up, right? He'll just be the same but stronger. Like, why would you? Why would you? Why? Why would you want an angry horse? Regular horses can be dangerous enough. Wait, are these like for a show or to buy? Yes. Yes. Seems like to sell. Yes, it's both the display and a sales, but mainly sales. Just like a gun show. It's just basically, people renting tables and trying to peddle their stuff. So that's what it is. Pretty much. Yeah. Oh, this isn't even like a real snake. It's like a human amalgamation. I can see why there's only 5 in the country. Because you had to like forcefully breed it. What? Oh yeah, wow. It does have the iridescence. Look at the purple. Whoa. His neighbor Greg made them in his basement. He made the zebra in his basement. That's crazy. Or this one? Or the snake? I mean, they could, right? That's why there's only 5. It's not even like a rare snake. It's just 2 random snakes that a random dude Greg just. Oh man. Greg Snake LLC. Yeah, it's like a hot. It's yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah. In the country. Hmm. Greg's been shipping some snakes overseas. It's not bad. Basically, there's no actual price point, but if you'll give me 10 grand, that's free. What? Yeah, what? Oh my. Oh, so they're just like making like boutique snakes now. So it's just like they're breeding and hoping something cool comes out. And then just putting a custom price tag on it. I don't know how I feel about that one. I think the zebra, I definitely think the zebra topped it out. I think the zebra probably topped it out. I think the zebra capped out this entire show. Definitely. And then you get into like these weird man-made atrocities. Yeah, a $10,000 zebra. I don't get snake people. That shit's too creepy. Feeding dead rats and shit daily is nasty. Well, not all of them they eat rats. Some of them eat crickets, and other things. I don't know what else, right? I know crickets is one of them and bugs and stuff. Because I know they're all not like big, huge, right? They can't all be like, and eat like a rat, right? Bruh, I don't want crickets in my fridge. They're not going to be in your fridge. They're probably going to be in your freezer. They'll be fine. They bite their owners? Do they? Or is that like, showing affection? Hmm? Hmm? You know? Yeah, is that just love? It just we don't understand that kind of love, you know? Mm-hmm. 15,000? That's too much, dude. Look at that thing. That's $15,000. That's crazy. I remember watching one video. It was pretty bad, really. I know I've seen like those like crazy, like, you won't believe this video, and then like bites their owner in the face or something, you know. But I haven't seen like a regular, like, hey guys, I'm a regular owner of a reptile. Don't worry, they do that sometimes. What? Yeah. Was it a woman in kind of bad quality? What? So he's just like genetically modifying at this point, I think. Cool. That was actually pretty cool. Not really my kind of thing, right? I don't really collect exotic pets other than my little fox somewhere, wherever she's at. You know? Yeah, that's crazy though. That's wild. Yeah. Oh, the new League of Legends fighting game dropped a new character, Timo Dabimo. Yeah, I think she was like, hey there, girl. Now the question is, was it a venomous snake or was it just like a regular non-venomous snake and just showing love? You know? Yeah, where she thinks the snake likes her and then just starts bleeding. I don't know, guys. I read the Bible, not really, but I listened to the story of Adam and Eve. I mean, not really. I saw like a YouTube short on it. And like snakes are bad, right? You know, EA gets by the worst people for 55 billion. The worst people? Why? Just because they're Saudi Arabian? That's crazy. Damn. I mean, they are pretty bad. Slavery and all that. They're still active, etc. But what was it? Yeah. Is there a reason to own one? Yes, if you're harvesting venom from snakes to sell for anti-venom, or if you're harvesting snakes for their venom to make some poisonous venom in like the spy world. Those are like the literal two only purposes I see for ever needing to own any snake, to be honest. What else would there be a purpose for a snake? Like, we harvest them to collect their venom to make anti-venom. Then unless someone's making some crazy like super hyper venom that puts on arrows or something. You've been shot by the cobra venom. You're gonna die in 37 and a half seconds. There. Making leather boots. Oh, clothes. Watch straps, leather boots. Yes, I guess so. But I mean, if they're not being hunted for anything else, I mean that would I don't think that would be too bad, right? We're not hunting them for food to exterminate them. Well, at that point in this like make believe futuristic world, people wouldn't be hunting them to sell them. So it would just literally be for either clothing, which they could farm them, or like to make anti venom. There's literally like no reasons to own, you know. That was a sick fish. What was that thumbnail? Oh, which one? The Colossal Collection. Probably at the top. Wait, that wasn't a fish. That's a little thingadoodle. I don't know what happened to Homina. There's a boo boo. People who own spooters are even worse. Are they? Damn. That's crazy. Oh, that wasn't a fish. To the right? To the right. Oh, this thing. Oh, inside Asia's richest exotic pet market. Oh, they're gonna have some fire things in Asia's pet market. In Singapore. That's crazy. You ever been to Singapore? I feel like that would be a nice place to visit. I opened it in a new tab. We'll see. Probably not today though, but we'll see what happens. I don't think there's anything else interesting. The big news is just the EA stuff. We're gonna cover that in a sec, I think. Other than that, it's pretty big chilling. My NFT do not screenshot. Oh yeah, whatever happened to NFTs? Is Milady's fish rent options? I don't think so. That's a big tank. You know, that's probably like, expensive. When you can just buy like a smaller tank and get yourself like a Nemo fish and like a Dory fish, Filleting a $2 million swordfish full of parasites. Or no, 2+ meter swordfish. Why am I curious about this? Why do I want to see this? Just want to see them cut up that fish. I don't wanna sell for like 250K for the high end ones. And that was a really nice one. Did you see the colors? It was like neon green and like other stuff. Well, not green. I'm freaking slow. It was like super bright blue and red. $250 deposit and then $25 for your fish rent. Man, landlords are intuitive. You know what's crazy is there's no kids rent. They'll charge you for pets, but not for children. And children do more damage for the most part. You know. Don't give me ideas. It's not ideas. Someone already beat you to the punch there, Giga Chad. You're sleeping. It's time to wake up and charge people for fish. Yep. Yep. Wake up, honey. Fish rent has dropped. Gotta put in an extra shift to go pay the fish rent. Oh my globbledygook. Can you imagine that? That is sickening. I feel like children should get charged. They're more destructive in my All right, Battlefield has a new trailer. Wait, is this the real? Wait, is this real? This is real. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. Wait, is that one MMA fighter, Patty Paddington? Oh my God, wait. Idea is get a zebra for G to ride as the first human to do so. No, I wouldn't be the first human to do so because people don't ride them. You think someone hasn't thought about this like back in the 1900s? No, people have thought about it. Multiple generations have tried, and I'm sure they were like, "Nah, zebras are too much of an asshole. They're too skinny." No, I think they're legitimately unrideable. Imagine if it was per fish. Oh, that'd be big money, milady. Do you want to be my accountant? Then we can go open up like a real estate empire and charge people per fish and stay alive. I don't know. I'm sure they stay alive. You just fly off. Yeah. You know? Yeah, but I think they're like actually unwritable. After this, I'm so curious. We're going to look into this mystery. But I want to check this out. This is Battlefield 6, the official launch live action trailer. Milady's a future real estate mogul. Based. That's big money right there. Wait, what? Built upon fish. Jimmy Butler. Yeah, there's Patty Pimblett. I thought Zac Efron was taller. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. Oh, I'm in. I'm in. I'm so in. I'm in. It says he's 5'8". Oh, wow. Oh. Nice. He just face RPG'd them. That's very, very like the game. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. Because they roasted Call of Duty in the first 20 seconds. I was like, oh, why is like Zac Efron and all of these dudes in there? That was good. They had me in the first half. Y'all had me in the first half. I hope drones aren't everywhere. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, but they dropped the classes. They revealed the classes. Yeah. This was crazy. Zac Efron, Assault. Jimmy Butler, Engineer. Morgan Waller. Patty Pimblett. So good. Oh, that's funny is that they can't ever sell out now. If they sell out, they're literally gonna crash their game. That's funny. Realistic, at least drones are everything these days. They've already been everything, not these days, and multiple operations. Like whether we use the old style drones, they're very capable and have been extremely capable. Now they're just more compact. You know, we're able to move single charges of C4, and people are getting more creative. Basically the thing is there hasn't been a good big war, so people haven't had to think outside the box and really push some of their weaponry to the limit. They're having a war, so they're having to, push it to the limit. Is it gonna be like the Rainbow? I don't know. Like Rainbow Six? I don't know. I never really played Rainbow Six. Yeah, who is that? Doesn't matter. Battlefield pre-firing Call of Duty's marketing campaign is wild. You see Russia launched like 600 drones and 50 missiles recently? Crazy. What's crazy is that they're still fighting this war. That's the craziest part. One of the big three superpowers, China, Asia, and Russia. China, America, and Russia. And they're not able to take down a country smaller than them. That's gotta be embarrassing. I'd be so embarrassed, bro. That's like gotta be like egg on your face, you know? They used their full arsenal without risking escalation. What escalation? They've already taken land, but they've lost. How many bodies have they lost? Bro, if they lose like 100,000 people over, like, taking over like freaking 5 miles of land, you lost, little bro. All right? You Whatever else you're doing after is just sprinkling on the sauce, but one of the big three could not contend. If I was Putin, I'd be like, nah, bro, just light him up. Light him up. Morgan Wallen and Patty Pimblett. Jimmy Butler is 6'7". Holy moly. And Zac Efron looks small to G. Oh yeah, Zac Efron looked tiny there, but in all the movies, he looked like he was like the hunky guy, right? Yeah. But then he looked super tiny in that freaking commercial. I mean, they haven't even been using their own guys, just mercenaries, North Koreans, and prisoners. They have been using their own guys, mercenaries, North Koreans, and prisoners. Like, yeah, the body tolls haven't accounted the North Koreans. You know, yeah. Like I've watched like live videos of some of these engagements. It's pretty wicked. Yeah. So once they take them down, they pull out their passports. They literally show who's who and who's from where. I've literally seen the North Korean passports being pulled out, IDs and everything. Yeah, like it's crazy. It's wild. North Korea sneaking around like the bandits from Dora. Not really. They're actually engaging together, but it's just the problem is they're untrained. They're not very well trained. That's the issue. They're not trained and they haven't been supplied. They've been relying on Russia for supplies. They haven't been giving food or anything. But now that they're actually in war, they're actually some of them enjoying their time off because they get access to the internet, they get meals, you know. But a lot of them haven't been trained because they literally haven't been given ammunition to fire and practice. So it's kind of rough to be in that kind of scenario when you can't even fire your rifle. You know, this is a wild, wild time. It is a wild time. Doo-doo-doo. 11 days ago. That's a long time for a chase. That's too long. All right, let's go see what happened with EA and all this tech stuff real quick. Okay. Ooh. Wow, Net Vista, huh? What about Zebra? Holy shit, you're right, Suchi. Thank you for reminding me. We need to check this out though, because this covers a lot of the news for today. Zebra. Why don't people ride? There's a video on this. Can't be tamed. Is there a good video on this? Why don't humans ride zebras? On how stuff works. That's the most scientific one ever. Thank you, Suchi. What a beautiful intro. Hi, Josh. Yeah. Not really. Oh. That's not a zebra. I think that's a horse. Yeah. I'm like, what? What? Is nice. Damn. My boy's he's he's not he's being straight up with it. Yeah. Yeah, we're murderers. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Goats. Ooh. What? Ah, true. Make them fat. Ooh. Fish doesn't count. They also not counting chickens or birds. These I think are mainly like large mammalians. Bro, I don't know. I've seen goats and sheeps like attacking their owners. Well, other people too. I don't know, but not all the time, right? Okay. Really? See, I told you they're assholes. What? Ooh. What about cats and dogs? Oh, we can go down that rabbit hole. That's quite a deep one, too. Did you know that fur color can also correlate to docileness? The lighter the fur, the actual more docile animals have been. And that's been proven since we were like early cavemen introducing wolves into our society. So, like, even the whole contrast between light and dark, good and evil, has even been present in nature when we bred animals. It's not always true, of course. Like, we got Shibas, they're all freaking orange and red. But in the beginning, when turning them from true wild animals to more domesticated animals, usually, even including foxes, they'll try to breed them, and usually they keep the lighter colors because their temperaments start easing up, which I found very interesting. I thought that was cool. But yeah, mainly cats and dogs, rely on a lot of our, us to feed them and do everything pretty much. Zebras aren't perks then? No, zebras are terrible. They're jerks. They're not perks, they're just jerks. Arrgh. So demon is calmer once shedding is done? No, because their fur color doesn't change. The white patch stays the same size. It just grows puffier in winter and skinnier in summer. Yep. So she stays the same amount of evil every time. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you mentioned it was Skinny Boys. Yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. The Rothschilds base. That guy's. I wonder how much millions of dollars it cost them to get these zebras in line back in 1824. Kind of random, but why is it that healthy food tastes bad and bad food tastes so good? Shake my head, life. The answer is very simple. It's sugar and processed chemicals usually. Mmm, delicious sugar. And also a lot of unhealthy food, especially if it's processed. It's literally been scientifically crafted to have a certain good mouth feel when you bite into things, you know? So like it's literally made to feel good when you eat it, releasing more endorphins. and well, getting us addicted to really fatty, delicious food. Yeah. Yeah, like they've literally been crafted to make you addicted to like how it literally feels, tastes, the crunchiness, everything, you know. That's why unhealthy food is usually raw. Like I have my juice that I literally drank. This juice was just it's literally vegetables, no freaking added sugar with water. It's not tasty at all, but it's got all the things you want in it. So, you know. Yeah. Why can't sugar taste bad and greens taste great, you know? Why are we cursed? I don't know. That is a good question. But I mean, it's literally been scientifically proven that people that do go on meat only diets, especially if they're older or if you have like tummy issues, irritable tummies, or just trouble processing stuff, actually removing a lot of other things can actually be helpful. So you can become a T-Rex and be healthier. So fancy. Yes, he's got 4 zebras. Fancy. Did she share with the zebras? What? Oh, not really. I'm gonna be real. That was a terrible explanation. You need to have some more enthusiasm, sir. You know, riding Newman the zebra. He definitely did not want to make that video. Yeah, yeah, like, yeah. That's why fucking that's why we don't ride zebras. What the fuck do you want? All right, thanks for the video. I was referring to the vegetable juice. Ooh, fancy. It's just vegetable juice from the Costco's. You know, I'm too lazy to juice my own vegetables, which would probably be more efficient and value wise would be better for monies, you know? Yeah, he's like, what idiot is watching this? And then 3.5 million views 10 years later. Oh man, all we learn is that humans are merciless. That's so true. All we learn is that we're cursed, just terrible beings. You know? Donkey. Oh, he just kicked him in the leg. What is that? Oh, I heard this story. I think this is why I remember zebras couldn't be domesticated. Yeah, they came to colonize Africa and they were like, hey, look, free horses. Sweet. We don't even got to import horses. Hop on, boys. And then just beat them. The zebras just beat the shit out of the people. Just kick. You ever been to a classic circus show? What does that mean? That definition of a classic circus show has literally changed so much over the last 40 years. Even longer, 60 years have been such a vast difference, but you know, I can't really compare during that time. But in the last 40 years, it's changed into huge things. I mean, hell, animals have been made illegal in a lot of circuses in the last time. So, what is a classic circus show? You know, why didn't write the zebras? Boom! Oh! Oh! Bruh, that's crazy. Dang, that's what I mean. The classic old school tents, the lions, the clowns, the zebra, the shitty peanuts. Yeah, back in the day, yeah, back before color TV came out, Yeah. No, but like actually back in the day, yeah, you forget I come from Peru, you know, third world life where actual circuses were actually held, where that was their lifeblood and they took great pride in their performances and their animal maintenance. Some people say they were mistreated. Some of the circuses I saw, they were treated very well, you know. But I mean, you don't know how it is because I didn't work in the circus. But you talk to them, and they're like, "Oh, well, yeah, the animals were taken care of more than the people, because people want to see the animals, not freaking us." Yeah, yeah, that's why you don't really see them anymore. No, it is. It's pretty crazy. Plus, I mean, just animals have been made illegal. Like in Nevada, I don't know if this was national. In Nevada, you cannot use live animals in circuses anymore. Yeah, you can't. Sorry, no elephants, no zebras, no nothing. So now the only reason to go to circus is to play like shitty circus games, ride those crazy rides that might tip over, and hopefully you meet a crazy clown girl, you know. Yeah. Other than that, it's so I don't think there's anything else. Just like any other management. Yeah, pretty much, right? Now the circus is more dancing. What is it? Is it just like a mini rave? Duns, 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 duns. It's a used to be a Russian nightclub here called Tatiana. I love the name. That had a random giant lion. The club was shut down after abuse allegations. What? Abuse of what? Like, wait, what? Like abuse in the club? Abuse of like, there's so many ways. Like abuse of like the licensing. My gosh. But it's a Russian place, so I'm sure there's a lot of. I've seen movies and television shows. Nothing good can come from one of those Russian clubs. It's always where the crime is at. Haven't you guys seen Blade? Of the lion. Oh, they abused the lion. Why would they abuse a lion? That's so sad. Weird place. They had people play violins upside down on the ceiling. Oh, that's such a Russian club. Super chic. I love it. I love it. Yeah, new experiences. You want like on the edge, it's usually the Russian clubs. You know, what the hell? It's a vibe. It's just a vibe. Infinite caviar and vodka. Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, hanging out like vampires. I don't know, sometimes in those eras, like the goth vampire vibe is big, huge. You know? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, is it already time? Oh, my goodness. Well, let's try to cover this real quick. My globby. I gotta get going, gang. What the heck? Yep, today's an early day, sadly. What the frick frack walla walla bing bing. Right now? Right meow. Right meow, right meow. I know, milady. We didn't get caught up on the tea. My goodness. That's so saddening. Yeah, but I actually gotta go. I didn't even get to watch my videos. All right. Tomorrow, goal is we get caught up on our videos. Ow. Freaking, why am I getting beat up? This demo was pretty good. It was pretty good. The gameplay was kind of meh. The animation, the voice acting, pretty good. Gameplay. Other than that, it felt like it should have been more of like a cartoon or anime kind of thing, I don't even know what they're called nowadays. A show. It should have been a TV show. Yeah, but it probably didn't have like the chops to make it. So they had to make it a game. But hey, pretty good. Alrighty, Gangarino. I'm so sorry. Oz gotta get out of here. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna stay on normal time tomorrow. We're gonna give a good old Raiderino. I think Cupcake is still on, so that'll be big, huge McLarge. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you had a great time. I gotta get out of here and get to an appointment. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, forever. Tomorrow. Where will you be tomorrow? But yeah, it's gonna be a chill day. Weather's been good and fall is here. Where the frick are you going at this time of night? What do you mean? It's Las Vegas, brother. The city does not sleep. And we say that, but then Walmart closes at midnight. Yeah, I gotta go take care of things for like 2 hours, I think, or like an hour or two. But I'll be right back. Okay. He has a date. I wish. I wish. One day I'll grow up. I'll be able to say hello to the ladies. Well, you guys have an amazing night. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hot tall man waiting for him. Oh, my dreams, right? Oh my goodness. Dum ba dum.